Most High Creator guides, strengthen, and protect this divine interaction reading for the collective of the Most High. Thank you, angels of the Most High. Thank you, guides of the Most High. Thank you, Divine Collective. Thank you, first and foremost, and forever, and always here now. Thank you, Most High Creator. This is an energy for healing and transmuting. Most High Creator, remove or dissolve any obstacles that no longer serve the greatest good of all concerned, that are no longer needed. And this divine interaction reading is a reflection of infinity within. What you are experiencing, what you are perceiving, is a reflection of infinity within. So you have been operating in balance with your masculine and your feminine the creation energy. So you've been observing any energy. You've been experiencing passive energy, passive negative energy, because it's very passive. I won't say passive aggressive, because it's passive curious, but it's a testing energy. It's an energy that's not fully committed, and is not showing up for mutual support. It's not showing up for exchange, for giving and receiving. It's showing up curious, and it's offering this passive, this insincerity, and you have been experiencing it, and you have been taking it and studying it, being patient, observing it in your divine feminine, and being still and knowing. And at the time when necessary, you're taking action, large or small. You've been operating in balance with the forces of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, in balance in your manifestation, in your master manifesting timeline here that you're in. And what you need to focus on is your abundance. You need to stay focused on your abundance, your infinite divine light, your joy, your happiness, your achievement, how far you've come, but your abundance that is flowing from infinity within. All thanks to the Most High. Thanks to that conversation with the Most High in the beginning. You've come from being you've come from being submerged, or really emerged in this negative energy healing process. You've had to transmute so much, and you continue to transmute that energy, as these energies, I want to say playful. They're not here trying to cause you any harm. They're self-interested energies. They're not giving the energy. They're not giving the nurturing energy that you do in your Empress energy. And you're free flowing right now. You are free flowing. This energy that because you're creating with the Most High, and you're doing it in balance. There's no obstacles, and you're creating. This is the Eight of Wands, and you're just moving freely with discipline, and taking action, taking swift action when necessary. You have an adventurous energy, and you're taking care of yourself. You are holding the spirit of understanding and kindness, with boundaries and limits, and a steady sense of self-respect and self-protection. At the bottom of the deck, just off the bat, is that nurturing energy. You're nurturing yourself. And so you can be seen for the abundance that you have. You can be seen as the justice that you are. You can be seen as the master of maturity, the master of emotions. That's sort of the maturity of your emotions. It can be seen, and you've healed from this. So you've gotten it over with, and it's all out there now. It's out in the open. You know what you know the best shot they can take. You took it, and you stood back up, and you're standing back up here now, and you're moving here now, taking care of yourself, and your abundance is what you need to focus on. And this is the overflowing cup, the abundance. Your cup is so full that you're cycling it, and focus on that abundance and what you're doing with it, and you're cycling it subconsciously, consciously in your work. You're moving with generosity. You're moving with boundaries. You're moving with generosity and not being taken advantage of. At that infinite, divine, most high created peace that's flowing from infinity within. Your abundance overflowing. This emotional mastery and maturity is the abundance that is in play heavily in balance with your creative force. Because you're doing this, you're manifesting on this foundation of emotional mastery, of emotional maturity with the Most High. Yeah, and you have been, so you manifested this moment. This is a reflection of infinity within. And you have been putting in the work of transmuting, manifesting, taking these passive energies, these passive aggressive, these micro passive aggressive energies, and observing them, learning from them, and then turning them into stones that build the path forward as lessons, crystallized, manifested lessons that you've taken time, you learned in divine timing. You've held with discipline, and you've moved with intuition. You've balanced out the fire of your quick ability, or your instinct to take quick action, balanced with your intuition, and you've been manifesting, transmuting these energies masterfully. And that the deception, any energy of deception, hasn't been able to, and isn't able to pull it off, because you're divinely protected. The divine feminine is divinely protecting you, and you're happy. So you're not upset. You're not turning a blind eye. You're not ignoring what's happening. You're experiencing it. You're in alignment, and you're trusting what the Most High is doing. This process with the Most High. This crystallizing learned lessons along the way. And this sword of truth, wielding the sword of truth consciously accepting that responsibility, that strength, that those blessings that come with this responsibility, this taking things through, acting with discernment, standing in your truth, and accepting others as they are, and not even negotiating the possibility that you are standing in your truth. You're not. There's no questioning it. There's not allowing your truth to be dimmed. You're not allowing your infinite signature that you represent as the Most High's created infinite child. You are the infinite one, the divine infinite one, with many faces and personalities. And you're not allowing that's not even up for negotiation at this point. You've crystallized this. You've manifested and transmuted to get here. You'll always be with the Most High. And these individual experiences that you're experiencing, you won't always be with them. So you're not giving up your connection and your memory and your understanding and your relationship with the Most High for these individual circumstances, whatever they whenever they try to, whatever they are offering, and sometimes it's offering a battle. It's offering you to just stand up and show your strength, like teach a lesson. But you're not. You're moving with humility. You're moving with gratitude after shuffling the deck all those times. And this transmutation, you are transmuting subconsciously a lot of these dreams, these vivid dreams of worst case scenarios of, but it's like they're playing the part of this situation that you're not destined to live out, so that you can learn the lessons of and master your reaction, master your response. So this transmuting energy has been coming in subconsciously. It's been coming in through your dreams. It's been coming in. Sometimes you feel like you are working in your dreams so much that you wake up less rested than when you went to sleep. And you're getting rest, but you're doing a lot of transmuting energy subconsciously, and you see that you've completed this energy. You've reached this point where this hasn't been easy. This has not been easy. But you have fully been healed from this. This is all aired out now, and you are victorious. You see that the process has taken you to this spot. You're standing in your truth, conscious of who you are. You've crossed the finish line. That you know it's only the eternal beginning. You know that this finish line marks the beginning of new adventure, of new experiences, and attracting things in that you couldn't attract in before. Attracting energy in, attracting it from within, and seeing it manifest, reflecting around. Taking that next step. Victorious. Eternally beginning, growing stronger on the foundation of divine peace flowing from infinity within that the Most High has created. Your abundance flowing from within. On top of that, divine victory that the Most High has accomplished. And you are stepping through the steps of towards the victory that the Most High has already accomplished. It's an adventurous feeling. It's like you don't know what's coming around the corner, but you're grateful for the experience. You're grateful for the the opportunity to share this experience. And so you are seen as more. You are seen as your divine support. So where you are, your divine support is. You're seen for your divine relationships, your divine partnerships, and also these energies. You're being looked at. You're being studied, but you're studying the energy, and every energy that every glimpse you get, and every trail, every footstep, every trail, every piece of evidence, every recorded event where you are being approached by these cycles of energy that are inquisitive, that no longer have access. You are studying it. The record. You are studying the records as they're being writ. You're studying them with patience, with the Most High. You're following the guidance of your angels, and you're moving in your divine feminine energy, observing, using your intuition. But you can be seen in this divine partnership. Your divine partnership is evident and visible, and that's how you're being perceived. You are the justice. You are the balancing. You are the accounting. You do it different. And your work that you're doing, continuing, is the solution, is the answer to everything. And because you're doing it with the Most High Creator. This is not possible without the Most High Creator. Nothing can last without doing it with the Most High Creator. You know that, and you're doing that all the way through, but you continue to work. You're not resting on what you've done and saying, that's it, I've done it, and I'm going now, I'm finished. You're continuing, you're enjoying, you're taking advantage of being in this adventure. Your tenacity, your steadfastness, your resilience to get back up and to not stay in the comfort zone and not stay where it's safe. You're not staying in a safe place. You're moving as an instrument, and you're doing it with free will. You're moving as the instrument of the Most High, as the Most High requires in divine timing. And the outcome is this: so you'll always eternally be beginning, growing stronger. Your child self is an infinite, continuous part of you moving here with the Most High, moving forward, cutting as necessary, recutting, just keep cutting away all the illusion, cutting away all of the illusion that you should be concerned, that you should be provoked, that your energy should be drained, or that you have to do it all alone. Cutting away all that illusion, moving in truth, respecting your truth, looking within for validation, realizing and remembering that validation out there does not mean anything. You move as you take care of you, and that's the best thing you can do to take care of everything, because you cannot help others without your abundance. Without your full cup, you cannot cycle your wealth in your abundance. That energy, you've learned that energy, and that doesn't lead forward. That leads to having your energy drained and being left. But you have completely healed and transmuted all of that energy, and you keep on doing it, and you are in you're the spirit of the Page of Swords, the student learning with the Most High as you move forward. No matter how far you get, eternally beginning, growing stronger, always remaining the student. Even no matter how level as you are teaching, always learning, always remembering, always realigning, always practicing within your authenticity, and with your authentic self, practicing what you know, your truth, because your divine perspective is your divine perspective, and nobody else has it. No one else can copy it. Leading by example, showing the way forward is within, leading people to that conversation with the Most High within. Page of Cups was the next card that come out, and I took an extra card. The reading is done. I look at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is the Sword of Truth. And the Page of Swords energy coming out. It's this humility, moving with this humility, with the continuously new adventures, moving into them with an open mind, with boundaries, but with an open sense of exploration in your child self energy, in moving with your child self energy, eternally beginning, growing stronger. So this is the extra card that came out, and I had the reading done. Bottom of the deck here, I'll revisit this, is that Sword of Truth. And that is the Sword of Truth. All thanks to Archangel Michael for protection and guidance. And thank you, Archangel Michael, for this example, for this help, for this protection, for being on the scene and helping in any way possible. Ask your angels for help. Free will is sacred. Free will is holy. Ask the Most High. Ask your angels for help, and just continue to go. And the outcome is you continuously moving through this with gratitude, living in this continuum of celebration, humility, and gratitude, going forward. That's where you're going. That's how you're moving forward with this, in alignment, being grateful, and sending you divine infinite love and light to those that are coming up, as passive as it may be, coming up against the work of the Most High by coming up against you, Divine Collective. Sending them divine love and light, not getting caught in it, leaving it in the hands of the Most High. Thank you, angels of the Most High. Thank you, guides of the Most High. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Divine Collective, for being here. I'm grateful to share the experience. And first and foremost and forever and always here now, thank you, Most High Creator. Thank you for visiting this message. Anybody who's subscribed to the channel, thank you for the support of the channel. I love you. Continue to live in this adventure with the Most High, moving forward, and continue to receive these blessings and abundance flowing from within, manifesting all around, reflecting from infinity within, and continue to experience these surprises, these miracles that are being manifested in your life, in your shared experience here. I love you. See you in the next message.